This is third generation Mini by BMW. Yes, it's a facelift, but stick around because this is John Cooper works. It's like a Golf GTI, only less practical. You can watch more about the three-door Mini as well as other models in the Mini range by clicking the playlist in the upper right corner or in the description below. In this video, I'll focus on the few changes resulting from the facelift as well as driving characteristics of the JCW.
So, what has changed? Not much actually. Headlights now get LED day running lights, tail lamps are LED as well with a British Union Jack pattern on them. There are also a couple of new paint colors, new rims and finally an infotainment system with internet connectivity. We'll get to that later. And now let's talk about the John Cooper Works business. It's like the BMW M Division or Volkswagen's GTI. Ordinary Mini Cooper has a 3-cylinder 1.5-liter 136 horsepower engine, which I really like, and I think it's perfectly adequate for a no longer so small city hatchback. Then there's the 2-liter 192 horsepower Cooper S and the 231 horsepower JCW. This car accelerates from 0 to 100 km per hour in 6.1 seconds, 0.2 of a second faster than the previous GP2 and 0.1 of a second faster than Golf GTI performance.
How is it to drive? Unfortunately, sporty versions of cars these days have to have an eco, normal and sport mode, as if sport wasn't enough. Normal mode is okay, eco is boring, and sport mode is fast, but somewhat artificial. I recall complaining I felt disengaged also in the previous generation GP2. As far as I'm concerned, Fiesta ST is still the king of small hot hatches.
But Mini has more comfortable suspension, which makes it more usable in everyday life. It's good enough on sweeping corners, steering is fast, engine noise and crackling exhaust, it's all there, but I feel as if even JCW was designed only to sell you an accessory exhaust, or preferably upsell you to the upcoming GP model, concept of which was shown during the Detroit Auto Show.
231 horsepower and front-wheel drive result in some nasty torque steer, and traction control light flashes all the way up to third gear.
6 seconds 0 to 100 km per hour time is respectable in a 2-ton Volkswagen Touareg. It's impressive, but in a hot hatch, I can't really feel it. This test car gets the new Steptronic 7-speed dual-clutch gearbox. Mini boasts it changes gears even faster and the lever remains in the same position. Regardless of which gear you're in, it's probably going to be better for automatic parking in next generation. But now let's get back to dynamics.
First of all, as far as I'm concerned, a 3-door Mini should always be sold with a stick shift. Clients who ask for an automatic should be asked to leave the showroom. Secondly, except when in sport mode, the gearbox reaction is too slow, in my opinion. The last time I felt something like that was in Jaguar E-Pace. Thirdly, there are paddles to shift gears. Usually I don't use them because I think the automatic gearbox should know better, unless it doesn't, like this one. In manual mode, Mini JCW will let you hit the limiter and it'll hold you there. However, it's a soft limiter, so you may not notice you actually hit it.
Fuel economy is not great. Drive this thing mildly sporty and you'll be averaging around 10 liters per 100 kilometers. I wouldn't expect anything less from a 2-liter, more than 200 horsepower engine. Don't laugh, but Mini claims this car should do 5.7 liters per 100 kilometers combined. Yeah, right.
Brakes are effective when it comes to stopping, but just like in BMW M235i, or maybe it's M230 now, they bite too low, so it's hard to modulate the braking force. If it wasn't for the unusual cockpit layout, this car would be just like a Golf GTI, which, by the way, is a great daily hot hatch, although it is not a great hot hatch. It's kind of boring.
As usual, in a Mini, visibility is obscured by far-reaching roof. The seats are strange. I feel as if I'm sitting off-center, which I'm not. The car is well sound insulated, but it muffles the exhaust sound. I don't feel like I'm driving a 231 horsepower hot hatch.
And I get it. If Mini John Cooper Works was too hardcore, everyone would buy an ordinary Cooper or Cooper S, and from my point of view, there is no point getting anything more than a Cooper, because it's an excellent lifestyle product, just lacking a boot.
Finally, Mini gets an infotainment system with real-time traffic information and a mobile app which can be fed your schedule and inform you it's time to leave for your next meeting. With prices starting at €34,000, Mini John Cooper Works is, in my opinion, kind of pointless. This test car with options costs around $48,000. It's better to buy a Cooper or a Cooper S and spend the money you saved on Mini lifestyle gadgets.
Because Mini is all about lifestyle, not posing, and JCW is, in my opinion, a bit of a poser.
And what do you think about Mini JCW? Do you like the BMW era Mini, or rather the Sir Alec Isigonis original? Let me know in the comment section below. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a comment, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends who are looking for a new car. This is largely a one-man show, but I need to upgrade my gear every once in a while, so please contribute to my Patreon or PayPal. Links below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.